All right. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining tonight. My name is Jessica Vosica. I am the founder of Fit Gem Nation. I am a diamond coach, and I've been coaching for 15 months now and really loving it. And I just wanted to share with you guys a couple tips about how I run my challenge groups. They're a little bit different. We do them different themes and stuff, and it's based off of like teamwork. Helping each other out. So anyways, I will go through. I shared I'm going to share with you guys some slides that I created. So let me go and share my screen. I'm a fast talker, and I don't want to take up too much of your time tonight either. So I'm just going to jump right into it. There it is. Sorry. Okay. Can everybody see this? You guys see it? Okay. So we're going to talk about how to rock your challenge groups. Like I said, I run my challenges a little bit differently, but I've been running my own challenges for about a year. You can challenge groups are awesome, as you guys know. They're a great way to build your business, whether you are a new coach or a veteran. You kind of just start out small, build up confidence, and work your way up. It's definitely a learning process. I'm constantly looking for ways to improve and make changes, and I talk with other people and get their feedback and see, things that they might think would improve it and stuff. And I try and make as many people as I can happy so that it's a comfortable and happy experience for everybody. And it's definitely a learning process as I go. There's lots of different types of challenge groups. So you can do free groups, there's Shakeology challenge groups, and 21-day or 30-day challenge groups, and you can even do them longer. The free groups would be usually those ones that work really well are for a week, where you can do a free clean eating group or something. And the Shakeology challenge group would be another week one, where you can do a 6-day or 7-day sampler pack and have people buy those and then just try out different Shakeology recipes and healthy meals and try out fitness things. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a big, huge, long commitment. It's a great way to try before you buy. And then there's the 21-day or 30-day challenge groups. I've seen people do them for 2 or 3 months too. So I like to do creative challenge groups, and this can be anything. You can do a Bible scripture study accountability group. It doesn't have to be fitness. Basically a cleaning accountability group. I like the random acts of kindness. Go to bed on time. I could definitely use that one. But basically you just figure out what people struggle with on a daily basis and create a group to help them, because you're wanting to add value into their lives. For me, I am not somebody who naturally likes to work out, and so I need to figure out a way to trick myself into having fun while working out. And so I created these challenge groups that are it started out with the Harry Potter group, and we have this Hogwarts School of Fitness and Wizardry, and then we also have done Princess Fitness group and a Jedi, and right now we're doing a superhero one. And basically we kind of just all get into the mindset of what the theme is and just have fun with it. So I have 3 requirements for joining the challenges. My challenges run 3 weeks. You can do however long you want, but these ones work really well for 3 weeks just because of the 21-day fix, but you can use any program. My basic requirements are that 1, they have a free account with the coach that invited them. 2, that they use a Beachbody program. And 3, that they pay a $5 tuition fee to use towards prizes. This way, I'm not fronting the cost of prizes. My coaches aren't. It's kind of built in, and it also gives them a little bit of skin in the game because they want to be able to get that prize because they already invested a little bit into it. Also, with this, usually I get people who buy challenge packs to join my groups, but that is on them if they decide. So a lot of people sometimes will set up that free account, or they'll do Beachbody On Demand and do that free 30-day trial and join my group because it's less than 30 days. So their trial will end after the 30-day after the 21-day challenge. So that has been a great way because they have a program that they can use through Beachbody On Demand. They get to participate with the group. They get to see everybody's posts about how incredible Shakeology is. And then usually by the end of the challenge, they are buying a challenge pack because they see the value in what we have to offer. So there's nothing wrong with going ahead and doing that. I just recommend making sure that they have that free account with you so that anything that they do buy ends up being through you and not through somebody else. So what my challenges do is we create teams. I start out with the challenges by I create this quiz based off of, what theme it is. So with Harry Potter theme, we have a sorting hat quiz, and the sorting hat asks them questions and they fill it out, and then it divides them up into groups. And I like to try and keep challengers with the coach that invited them or with friends that I know that they're doing it with, just to help with that team effort. I have coach leaders over every team. So, and oftentimes lately I've been having more. It started out with just one coach per challenge, like a group of challengers, but now I have several coaches working together running each team. And that works great because it gives that coach a chance to lead and get a taste on how to lead their own challenge groups eventually if they choose to. And it gives them the leadership role and teaches them about how to be a coach. And then it gives the challengers a chance to be able to connect and build that team spirit and work together. Everybody participates in my challenges. We have different ways to earn points, and each team works together for earning points. This is just an example of the Princess Challenge. I kind of actually have different point systems for each one, but with the Princess Challenge, I grouped it into like nutrition, ways to earn points here, and exercise. And, with Princess, I had a theme with the virtues, Princess Virtues. So there was like a whole thing on how to be a virtuous princess, I guess. And so we tied in a lot of, well, actually not just in the Princess Challenge, in a lot of our challenge groups, we tie in personal development because it's not just for the coaches, it's for the challengers too, on developing themselves to be able to successfully have that healthy lifestyle that they're wanting. A lot of it is in your mind. And so if you're working your mind while working your body, you have a better chance of being successful at this. So everybody participates for earning these points. I have coaches and challengers, and the coaches are eligible for prizes too. It's all a group effort. Usually I divide them up into 4 groups. Sometimes we've had more. I think the Princess Challenge, we have like 7 or 8. And I just like, depending on the number of people, I just added another coach with groups of people and stuff. And usually we get at least groups of 8 or 9, sometimes more per group. So, I mean, yeah, like that many, 8 or 9 challengers per group. Lately it's been more because each challenge seems to be building and growing. So the team works together to earn points. These are all the options that they can earn points during a day. And then they keep track of it in a group document. And each person is responsible for keeping track of their own points, with the team leader, the coach that oversees it, or coaches, helping make sure that their challengers keep up with updating the document. So it's all a group effort. So, and then at the end of the challenge, the group, the team with the most points wins a prize, which it can be anything. I change it up. With Harry Potter, I was doing a themed mug, and then it's changed into other like Harry Potter gifts. And then Princess, I think we did Princess pamper packages and like little spa things, that gift baskets that I got from Etsy. And I just take basically those $5 and everybody pays that to participate, and then I divide that up between the challengers. So if we had $100 and 10 people won in the challenge group, I'd divide that up, and each person would get $10 worth of a prize. So we end up usually getting a lot more than that. So the prizes are equaled out to like $20 to $30. So anyways, sorry, I'll move on to the next one because I can ramble. So these challenges are so successful because teams work together. People don't want to let their team down. So a lot of times, like, you have like people who when you're doing it individually, they drop down about the second week or so and stuff. And then like towards the very end, they start participating again. But usually you get the most participation at the beginning of a challenge because everybody's excited to start. But with these, because it's a group effort, everybody continues on because they don't want to let their team down. They're not just letting themselves down, but they have a team depending on them for earning points. So they keep posting every single day. And we also work on, like, actually, it's not even a rule that I had to set up with my team leaders, but like I noticed that because I made an effort to go through and like and comment on everybody's posts, that the leaders who participated with me also made sure to do the exact same thing on liking and commenting on the posts. And it just created like this thing, like I noticed like challengers go through, and so like each post doesn't get missed. Everybody feels like they're included, that they're important, that they are wanted and needed in this fitness community. So that's been an awesome thing. It's just a positive and uplifting environment. And hang on, let me mute somebody. All right. Okay, well, if you're on, just mute yourself because I don't know this very well. Okay, so anyways, it's been a really positive and uplifting environment, and I've noticed friendships being made. And with the teams, a lot of the coaches will actually all of them create their own like little private group chats to be able to talk with their team and get team spirit going. And you know, they'll sit there and all be like, okay, we're all posting videos today to get an extra 10 points so that, you know, we can for sure get this and win the prize. And so it's just really been a fun thing to have them all working together as a team and developing those friendships and just getting that team spirit going. And it helps also keep people going throughout the challenge because they don't get forgotten about, or, you know, usually, I mean, occasionally you still have somebody who just doesn't participate, but that's up to them. That's just how it is. But for the most part, everybody's been participating. It's creating this awesome thing. And then people keep coming back because they're wanting more and more challenges. So this month currently is the 7th month that I've run challenges like this. And we've gotten so big that I've had to divide it up into 2 different groups. So right now we have 70 challengers between the groups, but I also have another coach who started her own challenge group, and she has, like, I didn't even contribute any challengers to that, but she has 20 just in that one too. So just between my team's downline, we have almost 100 challengers, which has been really, really cool to see. And this month, I'm only running one of my challenges. I have 2 coaches running their own challenges. And one of those coaches, she just took my group and she is heading it herself for practice. And so it's really neat to see them take these ideas and recreate their own challenges and be able to still have success and have that environment. And it also is a great built-in sneak peek into coaching. I haven't really had to do many sneak peeks into coaching because this kind of just does it for itself. One of the ways that people can earn points is by tagging their coach in a post. And so I'm constantly, like, every day being tagged by my challengers about like what they're doing in the group and fitness stuff. And so it kind of just promotes my business for me. And then it also helps those challengers see how this works. And then there's a way to earn points for signing up as a coach too, to help their team. But then they usually look at it and go, this is all coaching is. I can do this, because everybody naturally, when you have something good, you want to share it with other people. And that's what coaching is all about, is sharing with people what you love and what you enjoy, and just spreading that love and cheer and recreating it and then teaching them how to do it. And it just builds this whole great team, this amazing community. So I just wanted to, I have some suggestions before I end. I have some suggestions for how to start your own challenge group. Basically, you want to figure out a start date. You want to figure out what kind of challenge it will be and pick a challenge name, and you can be creative. It can be anything. And then you want to like figure out what will qualify somebody to be a part of the group. Do they have to buy a challenge pack? Do they have to make sure they're drinking Shakeology? Or you can keep it as simple as I did, like just the basic free account with you as your coach, and then using a Beachbody program, which you'd be surprised how many people actually have Beachbody programs already. But that's also the cool thing, is usually they end up seeing other people's workouts and go, oh my gosh, I want to try size. That looks fun. And then they end up buying that. So as we all know, you do this long enough, you end up getting a whole library going. So, oops. Let me go back one more. Okay, so then you want to figure out like what date you want to end the challenge. So is this just going to be a week-long challenge, 21 days, 30 days, 2 months? You got to figure out that before you start. And then what kind of prize you want to offer. There's like so many different prize options. You can do a gift card. You can even do a money pot cash prize. One of my challenges that's going on right now that my coach is running, she is doing a Biggest Loser style challenge, and everybody pays a $10 buy-in fee, and that $10 goes into a money pot, and then it gets split between the winners, and she has like a first, second, and third place winner. So that I did that at the beginning when I first started out doing those Biggest Loser challenges, and that worked really well. I mean, that money pot got up to like $200 to $300 for the winner. So it was fun. A lot of people enjoyed that too. So there's like so many ideas. Like you don't have to keep it boxed in to even just fitness. You can do like anything you want. The point is just creating value for other people's lives. So now you want to just go out there and do something remarkable. You can take all these ideas and you can just keep them as ideas, or you can actually take action and do something with them. And I really like this quote by Napoleon Hill. He's the author of Think and Grow Rich. And he says, only by working harmoniously in cooperation with other individuals or groups of individuals, and thus creating value and benefit for them, will one create sustainable achievement for oneself. And I totally believe that. Like, I know that by working together, we all need each other. We all need to be able to help each other to be successful. We need that group. We need that community, that uplifting environment in order to be able to be successful ourselves. So I'm going to go ahead and stop my screen share. And I'm going to turn the time over to you guys if you guys have any questions to ask me. And I can repeat stuff too. I know I talk fast, so in case you missed anything, just go ahead and unmute yourself and ask away.
I saw on one of your slides that it said that the prizes are supposed to be less than $25 to be in Beachbody's guidelines.
You know what? I was mistaken when I wrote that, and I looked it up since then, and it says that as long as the money that they put in, it goes 100% towards the prizes. Like, you don't keep anything or save it, you know? So I just take the whole entire money pot that I've completed and I divide it up between the number of winners. And then that's how much I know to spend. And I factor in shipping and tax with that too. And usually gets like really, really, really close. It's been kind of freaky actually how it equals out and gets almost zero at the end of each challenge. So
awesome. Yeah. For people, like, how do you get the money? Do you do like a...
I do PayPal. I created a PayPal account just to use for the challenges, so it's separate from my personal one, but then also I have a business one too. And so I just have them all send it to me through PayPal, and then it remains there untouched. And then, like, if I'm buying through Etsy, I can PayPal, for payment. Hang on. All right. Sorry, I just want to mute you, Sarah. Okay, so yeah, and then I can just pay for the prizes. Like if it's through Etsy, I can pay for that through there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think I had any more questions.
Did you want to see what the challenge groups look like? I can share that real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys all see this?
Not yet. There it is.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this is what my princess challenge looks like. This one is old. We ended it beginning of this month. So this was last month's challenge. But this in the files section is where I created the princess points. This is those princess virtues I told you about that just, it just ties in. It's just extra. But because I kind of get into the mindset when I create these and I do my homework. So like when I was doing the Jedi fitness training, I like researched what actual Jedi people do, and well, not people, but like what the actual Jedi training is, and then I put a fitness twist on it so that it would be like authentic as much as I could. So I kind of just like role played with it a little bit. So these are the Princess team points. And then everybody updated their points on where they were at. And then the coach leader who was in charge would just make sure she totaled all the points at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So are people supposed to keep track of their own points, or do you do that?
They're supposed to keep track of their own, but there's some people that don't. And so either the coach leader who's in charge of their little group will do it and update it regularly, or the coach who invited them updates it regularly too. Sometimes at the end of challenges, just so that I make sure everybody feels like they had a fair chance and all their points were counted, I will spend a couple hours totaling up everybody's points for them who haven't done it yet. But that's a lot of time. So I've told everybody, I'm like, guys, I'm not doing it anymore. So you guys really have to make sure that you update your points. But for the most part, people are pretty good. In the newer challenges, this is a superhero one. This is what we're running right now this month. So you can see like we're in just over 2 weeks in. It stays pretty active. This is everybody who's posted in the last hour, 2 hours. It's a lot of posts. The one complaint that I get about the groups is that it's too busy. This one has 52 members, so if every single person's posting every day, that's a lot of posts that happen. So we asked people to condense their posts into collages and try and just do like a once a day thing. Not everybody does it, but at least it helps out a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so. These are amazing, though.
Okay, good. Well, I'm here. You can ask me like anytime, just shoot me a message, and I'm glad to share it. And you're welcome to take these ideas and create your own challenge and stuff. And I don't mind if you use the same themes and stuff. We usually like have different, like for the princess one, it was different princess team names, so like Team Ariel and Team Belle and stuff. And with Harry Potter, it's House. I don't know if you're a Harry Potter fan, but like, so we have like Hogwarts, and so we have Gryffindor and Ravenclaw and stuff. And it just like, I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. And I may have even like dressed up as a wizard and worked out. So I mean, I don't know if I'll do that one again though, because it gets really hot in the wizard robes. But we will, like, you can have added points if you're wearing attire. So like if a lot of people will like work out in princess crowns or have like a Harry Potter wand or something like that, or when we were doing Jedi, it was lightsabers that they'd be working out with. It was just like so much fun, and I think it helps people just kind of relax and get more laid back about it and just have fun about it. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for hopping on. Did anybody else have any questions before we go? You can just unmute yourself or wave and I'll unmute you. No, we're good? All right, cool. Well, you can just message me on Facebook if anything comes up, if you guys have any questions. But otherwise, thank you so much for letting me share these ideas with you, and I hope you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.